All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here in a neighborhood in Hudson, Florida on incognito. I'm not worried about alligators, but they are up on the banks here. You could see where they've been. They like to come up in the grass there and nest in the sun, but it's late in the day, so they're probably up underneath the water sleeping. But that's not why I'm here, just to say, hey, I just put a little element of danger in here so you know I'm doing this. And the danger in this bike riding zone here that we're in. Basically, we're just on the Event and Adventure. What a beautiful bike. It's my fat tire bike. Unpoppable tires, they say, which is fantastic. Goes about 20 miles an hour. I unlocked the gear or something online in their app. We got the thing up to 29 point something. I broke my wrist coming home one afternoon from riding trails. It was not the bike's fault. It was my fault. I'll blame it on the city of Clearwater. You could look at the tape on my video. I got a video of it. I was all GoPro'd out and I crashed. Broke my wrist, 2 spots, broke my fingers. Okay, enough of that. So I've got the itch. This is my first day out since then, and we're rolling. So we were talking about the different types of e-bikes. If you're in the market for an electric bike, which I want to get one for my wife, I love the fat tire bike. So what I've got is, this is a cruiser. The Aventon, Adventure 2, Adventure 3, Adventure 1, they're all cruisers, okay, which is a fat tire bike. They're great for commuters if you're, going through the city, or you're transporting food and Uber, whatever it is you're doing, just for fun at the beach, driving around a neighborhood. But even in the grass like I do here, right? Look at all my videos so far. They've all been in the yards and in the trails. Perfect for this fat tire bike. Okay, now, I also ordered a Bonnell 775MX, which is a very powerful battery. It's basically a downhill mountain bike, which just looks like every other, I think they call them flatbacks or fastback mountain bike. It looks the same. They call it a mullet, where you get a bigger wheel in the front than the back. It's just a fantastic bike, but it's got a motor. So what it does have is a throttle on the right. So you can, you don't have to hump it up those hills. Those downhill mountain bikes, there are some electric downhill mountain bikes. Don't be misunderstood. Just because they say they're electric mountain bike or electric bike doesn't mean they have a throttle. That's the key element, no matter what bike if you want. The throttle means you press this little button like I'm doing on my left, the bike goes all by itself. I don't have to pedal. If I pedal, it gives me assist, which is great. Most mountain bikes only give you pedal assist. Most don't have a throttle. I know the Velotric Summit 1 is the name of the model of the bike. I haven't yet, but next week I'm supposed to order one for my wife so I could time it where my Bonnell comes in September. I get my cast off. My wife's bike should show up. Actually, what I'm doing with her Summit or her Velotric Summit 1 is I'm going into the e-cycle bike shop locally here, and I'm going to order it through them. It's the same price, and they'll assemble it, and I trust them, and I'd always rather go to a local retailer, so do that. But the Bonnell, I didn't find at any bike, so I've got that being shipped to me directly from Ronster Rides. Shout out to you, Sir Ronster. What else? Oh, yeah, so anyway, those e-mountain bikes, make sure you get the throttle. So, if you're going down a mountain, that's great. And if you want to go up, you can pedal assist. But if you just want to squeeze that trigger and or pull the throttle back like a moto, and just go up or go without pedaling, it's just the best option to have, without a question. So let's get out of here without falling. These tree trunks are pretty significant. Oh my. Oh yeah. Good Lola. This is where we see rabbits all the time. They shoot out of nowhere and we chase them. We don't mean to chase them, we just happen to be going that way. So anyway, be careful when you buy your bikes. Check out that bike I told you about. I can't wait to order it, so my wife and I, look at that feather. My wife and I can both together, we can go out bike riding. I could take her on the local trails. I don't have to be Joe Cool with my, mountain bike going downhill 100 miles an hour. I'm not that level. But I want to be able to go to the local trails here in Florida or anywhere in the country and just plug in, throw them in my truck, her bike and my bike, and we can both do the same thing. These fat bikes, these fat tire bikes, whatever you call them, the Adventure is great, don't get me wrong, but it's just not the bike to take down all those trails. Adventure or Aventon has a mountain bike that's perfect for trails. It doesn't have a throttle. All right, that's where I was totally going to buy one, but their Aventon does not have a throttle. It only has assist, so you have to pedal. Which is fine. Pedaling is great, but if you want to have the option to not have to pedal, then that's why I'm buying what I'm buying. My hand's getting chafed because of the pressure I'm putting on my right hand here without a glove and trying to stabilize the bike and all this stuff in the wet grass. Yeah, it's wet. The grass is wet, but I gotta make sure I don't wipe. I've wiped out here before too, even with two good hands. Okay, here we go. Cruising, cruising, cruising. So that's the deal. I'll let you know. I'm gonna make some videos on both those bikes. The bike I ordered for I will be ordering for my wife, that Velotric Summit 1. They have a size, a regular and a large, right? The regulars go from like 5'1" all the way to 5'10". Well, guess what? I'm 5'10", so that means I could ride my wife's bike. We could share it, so it's hers, but we can quote unquote both use it, if you know what I mean. Copper. Look at that. You keep going. I'm on a 750, pal. You keep going. You keep going. Keep going, keep going. Cop, don't stop. Cop, don't stop. Cop, don't stop me now. Cop, don't stop. Cop, don't stop me now. All right, make sure I don't see a bump in the middle of the road that is hidden by a shadow, which is how this mess all started with my breaking of my fingers and hand. All right, we're head home. God bless America. Every ride home is a successful ride. As long as you make it home, every ride, every time you stop, like a pilot. Very good, very good. All right, all right. We're still at how much percent we got here? 98%. Go adventure. Tell you what, see this bike though, man? I mean, it's great. I love it. I love it. All right, well, listen, we're going to turn you guys off. I got to punch the code.